So I think we all need to change how we think about vaccines. We shouldn't think of them as something that's absolutely perfect, that's going to wipe out the virus, that's going to protect us from COVID and every other virus out there. That's not realistic, and that's not why the vaccines were created. The point of the vaccine is to protect you against scary things from happening, protect you against having severe illness, being in the hospital, or dying. The point of the vaccine is not to prevent every little infection, prevent you from getting a cold or a runny nose. That can still happen. You can still get a mild case of the disease, just like with the flu vaccine. You can still get a mild case of the flu, but it's going to keep you from being in the hospital or getting those complications from flu that can kill you. With the COVID vaccine, it's the same thing. It's just we got really spoiled early on when we heard, oh, these vaccines are 95% effective. That's great, but we need to remember, what are we trying to protect ourselves against? The reality is right now, nobody should be dying from this virus. If everyone who can be protected is protected with the vaccine, we would not see our hospital beds filling up, our ICU beds filling up. We would not be seeing people dying. It's awful that we're losing so many people every day, and the vast majority of those are unvaccinated, and had they gotten the vaccine, they would still be with us today. If you're vaccinated and you do get a COVID infection, yes, you can still spread COVID, but the reality is the vast majority of people who are vaccinated will not get that COVID infection in the first place, and therefore will have nothing to spread. So sure, if you get sick and if you're one of the few unlucky people who has a breakthrough infection, you got to be careful. You still got to quarantine. You don't want to spread it to other people. But remember, with the vaccine, you're so much less likely to get that COVID infection in the first place that it really does protect you against not just getting the virus, but also being able to spread a virus, because you're just not going to get it.